Hello, it's Edith Silent Silverwolf of Love and Above, and I'm here with today's thought of the week. And today's thought of the week is making me smile because I don't even have a natural conclusion to it. So this is properly a thought of a week, and it may be challenging for yourself, but also it was a challenge for me. So when life gets tough, is it any port in a storm? Or do you have a support system that helps you? And if you do, what does that look like? So this I will tell you the background to how this thought has happened. I have a morning thoughts journal where I just get up in the morning, write down some thoughts. And this is a thought from back in early March. Now, for those who don't know, I work part time for the man, but I also have my self employed business. And at the end of last year, the company I was work for, they lost a contract. Well, this happened mid last year. They lost a contract with one of their biggest clients, which meant that in the UK we have a law called TUPE, TUPE, and it just means that it's just there to protect workers like myself who may lose their job just because of what's happened. So what happens is that you can move over to another over to the other company, over to the company that has the new contract. So I was part of this, and I too paid over, as they call it, to this new company, and I didn't get on with the new company. There were many more hours which I wasn't really up for, but it started to get ridiculous and it started to get rather stressful for me as well, and to the point where I was becoming the person that I didn't want to be. I couldn't relax properly again, and I wanted to look forward to weekends, but some weekends I had to work because it was a seasonal job as well. So I I went from this place of loving my job to really not loving my job. And this reflection actually came the day before or the final day that I worked for this company, where I and I even wrote down, is it for me any port in a storm? Now I work part time still, but for a different company now. A company which I actually enjoy working for. It's actually more days a week, so I'm working every day of the week, but overall it's slightly less hours, which is fine for me. And I I've written down any port in a storm. Is that how I had my life? I felt like that's what it was like for me in January. And I'd asked myself in January very quickly, I knew this wasn't a company I could work for long term or sustainable, sustainably. I could not get my head around it. So I then this I'm explaining this a little bit because I want to give you a real life example of some of the, when I'm saying when times get tough, when life gets tough. And so I thought to myself, if somebody came to me in my professional capacity and said, hey, what should I do? Because this is how I feel my job. And my first reaction was, look for another job. So that's what I did. I did that. I looked for another job. I found another job. I actually waited to get this job. So I could have actually left earlier, this job. But I thought I didn't. And so this reflection was, am I any port in a storm? And then it went on to my friends and my relationships I have with people, because we have relationships with everyone, whether this is a relationship of I don't have a friendship with you to I you're just a casual acquaintance, and that is a type of relationship. So I went on to that, and I came to a conclusion that of different things. But this is the thought of the week. When times get tough, is it any port in a storm just to get you through, or do you try and ride the storm with the no with staying where you are thinking that it might get better, or do you do something else? Do you do something different? Get, any port in the storm, but then I create something better, or I find something better. So there is no natural conclusion to this thought of the week, but I wanted to throw it out there for you. And so there we go. Thought of the week, any port in the storm. I just want to finish this video by saying that I have something quite exciting to tell everybody. I'm an author and a writer. I've co-written 7 books, but now I have a date for a launch of my very own book that I have authored myself, and that is the 18th of July. I am writing, or I've written, a book called A Collection of Meditations, Forest Edition, which means that it's every single meditation is going to be in the forest. Different themes throughout all these meditations, but they're all in the forest. It's going to be a series of books, a series of collection of meditations. This one's the forest, the next one will be a different type of not different type of meditations. It will be different scenery, different backgrounds. So instead of forest, every single one of them in the forest, the next one I haven't quite started. I'm giving myself a few days to think about it, but next one could be by water, next one could be up mountains. So lots of different things going on there. So 18th of July is when my book comes out. It'll be out slightly beforehand, but that's my launch date for the book, which you can tell I am quite excited about. I won't lie, I am very excited about it. So I want to end this video by saying there's lots of different things go on this channel. Different days deal with different topics. Tuesdays are always thought of the day. I also would love you to like and subscribe to my channel, like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and keep rocking your awesomeness. And we'll see you next time. Bye!